Gameloft has just won the hearts with this event, and if you think that I'm being too much, I think it would be better for me to justify the notion before all of you. As all of you are already familiar with the rerun of the Senna Special Event that is still going on in the game, well, Gameloft just turned the table and defied every expectation. But before progressing with the video, I would like to ask you that what is your opinion about this car in general? In case you are not familiar with this car, I have covered this car in different video, which goes like this. The McLaren Senna is notoriously known for a car that is for touch drive player. The car goes at the speed of 373 km per hour or 232 miles per hour, which you can see is not the greatest. The acceleration stat at 82 is decent. The main strength of this car, which is unlikely in any other car, is the handling stat, which is over 100, making it the most agile car in the game by a long shot, but that's the only great thing about it. Everything else is just meh. The nitro stat on the other hand is stellar, but like I mentioned in the previous video, if speed is not enough, then stellar nitro does not matter, to be honest. Gameloft usually promote cars like Senna like get ready to dominate the competition with the Senna, but the nuance of Senna is everything but to dominate the competition. It is a pity actually considering how much you have to spend on it, and in a rank based multiplayer system it is sitting in Platinum 2 League, facing the competition like Spania GTA Spano 2015, FV French Inventor Sorpasso GT3, Lotus ER9, Lamborghini Terzo Millennio, VM 1789, Tech Cruise 1896, Noble M600 Speedster, Rimac Concept 1 and Aston Martin Valkyrie. The problem with all this is that the competition at higher league is much more powerful, so yeah, it is still not a big win. Now I would like to ask you, will you consider going for this car? Let me know in the comment section. 4 out of 10 in the best case scenario. Now the car is pretty OG in the game, but the repute is not a whole lot positive. Before release of this event, this car had been difficult to get compared to Bugatti Chiron, and Chiron just slays this car. For a free-to-play player, the perception of the Senna is not so useful. I mean, they will not hate this car, but there is also certainly no reason to just love this car either. It's like your toxic ex. You can't really live with it and can't also get rid of it either. However, this event was a vast improvement, not gonna lie. Even the 2022 rerun was not the easy one. The required cars with this event are all beginner cars and the barrier to get rewards are also not so high. Even if you didn't have all the required car, the event featured alternating option, allowing you to still earn some reward. Missing certain cars didn't stop you from getting other prizes, though you would miss the blueprints for the Senna. An average player might get stuck by a little with F50 stage because it was a legend pass car and not a whole lot of efforts have been made to get this car. Some people say that you can get this car from sponsorship tab, but I did not find that option. So do let me know as to how to do it so that someone will be able to get this car. In summary, this event handed out tons of tokens and solid amount of Senna blueprints. Before the release of the event, I thought this event would be another example of very exclusive and tough to complete special event. But like I said earlier, Gameloft defied my expectations, piece by piece. Now here I would like to do some pep talk with you. I'm really making a big deal out of nothing, but here I did not like the 3 event tickets for a race. It just slowed down the progression to a greater extent, but not just that. At every stage there were like 3 or so condition reward, but one card pack featured 10 condition to complete, just to make you play the same stage over and over again. For guess what? 10,000 coins. Now again not a big issue, and one can also ignore it, but this is not the topic of the pep talk. If you take the McLaren Senna out of equation, I would ask Gameloft to really design some sort of these events with every update. Now some of you might get at me saying that what's the use for it? Senna is not a useful car, but events like these bring the player base together. I'm aware that the featured car is not so amazing, but when we the players are allowed to play the event irrespective of any barrier, even to minute extent, we tend to forget for a moment about the pay to win agenda. In events like these, the player base actually feel united, and I think this is what the true definition of Legend Unite should stand for. Contrary to this, when you don't let a free player enter a special event just because he has not bought the Legend Pass, the player then feels being treated differently. This is what divided the player base and leads to unnecessary drama. With that being said, I think that Gameloft has won the hearts with this event. And if you disagree, then do put your thoughts in the comment section. Gameloft should run more events like this, even for cars like Nissan GTR Neon Edition, to improve the given car's reputation, even if players don't use it much. This event was a step in the right direction. I'm not going to pretend that Senna is something that would demolish the competition, because it is not. Overall, I would rate this special event as an 8 out of 10. Let me know if you have gone for this car or for Burst Speed car. On a side note though, I have got some extremely good drop rate while spending on Burst Speed pack, and the results are jam packed in this video right here.